Let me tell you why Anil Nandlall, aka Lailal, who once boasted he's a higher breed of Indian, a Chatri, is hoping to get me extradited. Courtney Crumb Ewing was just 40 years old when he was assassinated. He was a father of three, a simple man. He stood up against corruption and abuse of power. He became an activist standing alone outside Lailal's office every day, demanding justice and accountability. He wasn't protected. He wasn't backed by any party. He was one man fighting for what he believed in, and they killed him for that. One man, one voice, demanding justice. And despite all his courage, despite all his persistence, the AG had absolutely no interest in ensuring that this man's family ever received justice or even closure. Despite all the attacks and all the blatant lies against me for the past several years, I have never and would never resort to doing things like what Anil and the PPP would resort to. His story explains why they fear me so much, why they don't want me to be elected opposition leader, and why they push back against me with such desperation. Lailal knows that in the Win Manifesto, number 5 in the first 100 days is to launch a commission of inquiry into the murder of Courtney Crumb Ewing. The same case he, as Attorney General, showed absolutely no interest in resolving. I am one person too, and I am the elected voice of the people. Should I be worried? Should I be concerned that I could be gunned down in the streets simply for standing up to Lailal, who seems to be surrounded by mysterious murders and unsolved assassinations? Is this a mere coincidence, or is it a pattern? Since the AG and his masters know everything, then let them answer a few questions. Why are massive drug shipments always being found, yet the PPP can never tell the citizens who are the big dealers behind the shipments? Who allowed Yuri Garcia, who defrauded 17,000 Guyanese citizens, billions of dollars just a few years ago? Who provided safe passage for this man to leave Guyana? Why are multi-billion-dollar buildings going up overnight? Where is that money coming from? Why are we hearing from credible sources that the Attorney General allegedly owns at least 50 properties in Georgetown alone? Just a couple days ago, one of those properties was exposed, and more will follow. And let's talk about the AG's talents. He can find a way around anything. He can maneuver around the law, twist the law, and even end up with law books that were not his. He can track down the small fish, but somehow the big fishes, the big drug cartels, always slip through his fingers. Why, Anil? Who are you protecting? Who in the government is facilitating the safety of the drug cartels? These are the questions we need you to answer, since you love to talk and know everything. But in the end, the truth is simple. A man can do as much as he likes, but never for as long as he likes. Anil Lailal.
Hey guys, good afternoon. I witnessed something just now. And to be honest, now I see why and tell y'all why. Because now I see it and I can tell y'all it. You know the reason for opening Facebook and see man killing them wife every god day? Is the woman is it. So I was sitting in the hammock just now and I hear the neighbor beating his wife. Bro, beating his wife and a baby being screaming. She and the baby being screaming. Right? Like screaming, but it's screaming like you're overdoing it. Then you're hearing it stop and then you're hearing like cough sound so hard, so loud, and screaming again. And just imagine, because I know the feelings of it, I called the police. I did call the police and make a report. Anyways, the police show up really fast, but they stopped because I went over. It got overbearing and I went over and I I said, hi, good afternoon. Where the uncle there that lives downstairs? She said, he's not at home. I said, well, the baby crying in the hammock. And I walked away. You know what it started? It's because the woman name is lie too fucking much. Like you literally be getting licked. Somebody trying to fucking help you. And then when the police come, you're gonna make the person look like a fucking skunt. She tell the police no, she didn't get the licks. Yeah. Without the licks, we should on get. She tell the police she didn't get the licks. Anyway, where's the police? Make it look like 5 days the police time. But I had a little piece of recording in my phone where she's screaming. Screaming. Imagine I had a home by me here and I could hear like literally you screaming out of pain. And then the police can tell me I should keep out the people business. Right? No. If them being show up and Shabina already died, what I would have said, oh, a neighbor gonna report that this man is with this girl over here. Now you gonna tell me, sir, stay out of people's business. And this is why y'all scunt this dead out, because you know why? Y'all too fucking liar. Y'all like the fucking beating, and y'all can't do better in y'all fucking life.
So, like, yeah, the story, why you tell me this makes sense? Because to me, it makes sense. Good. I went to town to transact some business. And while I was there in town, wow, the place where I went and go, you know, you gotta dress classy. So, catch a taxi on Brickdam. And I decided to put on, I was walking around with pumps. When I reached in the taxi, my phone went on my lap. And I decided to put my phone on my lap and bend down, like bend over. I went in front, bend over. For put on my shoe, like, you know, a nice high shoe from the pumps. Because the meeting was, what are they going to? It was a business meeting. I look classy, I look elegant. So now, as I get up, when I reach the place, I be late. So I rush out the car. And I thinking like the stuff that went on my lap fall in the car, and I rushed out the car for reach the meeting early. Done the meeting was successful, everything went well and everything. When I come out the people office looking for my phone and my phone looking for me. So I said, oh shoot, by the only thing I remember when I went in this taxi, tongue people ain't easy, tongue people. Oh Jesus. Only thing I remember is this man called the radio station while I was in the taxi. So when the man called the radio station, it's like, you know, he calling to Feli's program and he wants to say something, but soon he calling right away the program ends. So all he did was send a voice note. So I down the road, I put two and two together. So you know what I can do? I can call the radio station, see if I get onto somebody and see if they get the numbers that was excuse and nice, there's somebody working on the house. I can get the numbers that last call the radio station and see if I can get it. So happens I get DJ Kilo number. I must say DJ Kilo, thank you, this is the girl you're talking to. I get the number and he take out the pictures with all the number that called during the time. And you know what ended up happening? It so happens that the numbers that DJ Kilo take out that called during the time on the program, he number was one, the number that wasn't read. Felice didn't get to read the number. So therefore me, it's like, you know, it's the right person. She didn't get to listen to the voice note. And it's at the same time, when he sent the voice note did not get to, like, she didn't get to read it. The same time the program cut off. And I call the number now. Everybody telling me, girl, your phone not last. I get hope because he's a big man. Everybody saying tongue people is some terrible people. But the jacket was really nice. Anyway, you know, you can look out feeling the nerves. Anyway. So I said, no, he's a big man, and he look like them type of a thief your phone. I called the man. And I called the man, get on the man. I said, you work taxi? The man said, yeah. The man, I said, you pick up a girl on Brickdam, so time and drop she off at Cherry Dragon. dental clinic at such a time around so yeah. I said I think I left my phone in your car. I forget my phone in your car, like my phone drop in your car. The man said, "You forget your phone? Me ain't pick up nobody from Big Dam. First thing me never walk in door." Listen, I didn't want to cry bad because I say to myself, no man, you just telling me that yeah, I pick up this girl, ting. Now all of a sudden your story changed. The master get defensive, there's the first red flag. When the man get me phone, but like me know how for go to the police to get them involved and get back my phone. Why them town people stay so everybody's saying to me, if it's town you not gonna get it back. And I say no, I can get back my phone because this big man look like a nice big man and this man calling in his station for talk about the children and this and that. Why y'all stay so out here? But here what I think. Listen, you think it's easy cries me phone get on it? Listen, like me if I know. Me even know if I want back the phone because the phone get easy cries on it. Them story time why that's talking. The people that run this story, they on me profile, you know, you see the views and so the people them back to back. Them is viewing profile more than anything else. I sure as them cry for me for. Hello, y'all need to stop it. Oh God, y'all need to stop it. Oh gosh, why y'all gonna cry for me for? So now I gotta go find money. Everyone know. Buy a cheap phone. Should come. Diane, watch. Watch. You greedy here. Yeah, but I know it's them watching me profile back to back and crying for me phone by. True story, don't lie. True story, don't lie. But you see the big man, you said I don't can't see your way. You're this honest. And I'm gonna say it. I'm tired getting banned on TikTok.